Gita Sutra. Namaste and welcome to our enchanting YouTube channel, dedicated to exploring the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred and timeless spiritual text that contains the divine teachings of Lord Krishna to his disciple Arjuna. This ancient Indian epic is one of the most profound and revered spiritual texts in the world, and it has been studied and meditated upon for thousands of years. The Bhagavad Gita has been hailed as a masterpiece of spiritual literature, and its teachings are still relevant and applicable in today's fast-paced and ever-changing world. At our channel, we strive to bring you a deep and insightful exploration of the Bhagavad Gita's teachings with a practical emphasis on how we can apply these teachings to our daily lives. Through mesmerizing narration and insightful commentary, we aim to help you develop a deeper understanding of this spiritual classic. We believe that the Bhagavad Gita's teachings offer a roadmap to inner peace, wisdom, and fulfillment, and we are committed to sharing its profound wisdom with you. Whether you are new to the path of spirituality or a seasoned seeker, our channel offers a welcoming space to explore the Bhagavad Gita's teachings and discover how they can transform your life. So, join us on this enchanting journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth as we dive deeper into the Bhagavad Gita's teachings and uncover the timeless wisdom that lies within. Chapter 1. Observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra.
धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय.
Meaning, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do after assembling at Kurukshetra, the place of pilgrimage, with a desire to fight? Asked King Dhritarashtra of Sanjay. Summary. In the ancient land of Kurukshetra, a fierce battle was about to ensue between two warring clans, the Kurus and the Pandavas. The father of the Kurus, Dhritarashtra, stood on the edge of the battlefield, his heart heavy with doubt and fear. He knew that his sons and the sons of his brother Pandu were about to clash in a fight to the death, and the outcome was uncertain. In his uncertainty, Dhritarashtra turned to his trusted secretary, Sanjay, and asked him a question that would reveal his true feelings. What did they do? He inquired, referring only to his own sons as the Kurus and separating the sons of Pandu from the family heritage. Dhritarashtra was a man torn between love for his own flesh and blood and the knowledge that the Pandavas were equally deserving of his affection. He feared that the holy ground of Kurukshetra would favor the virtuous sons of Pandu, and his own sons would suffer defeat. Sanjay, a student of the wise Vyasa, was able to see the battle unfold even from the safety of Dhritarashtra's chambers. And so, he recounted the events of the battlefield to his lord, painting a vivid picture of the clash between the two armies. But even as he listened, Dhritarashtra's heart was heavy with foreboding. He knew that the fight was not just for territory or power, but for the very soul of his family. In the field of Kurukshetra, the father of religion, Sri Krishna, was present, and the outcome of the battle would determine the fate of his family for generations to come. As the battle raged on, Dhritarashtra knew that only the truly righteous would emerge victorious. Like the unwanted plants in a paddy field, the sinful and unworthy would be uprooted, and the pure and virtuous would flourish. And so, he waited with bated breath to hear the final outcome, praying that his sons would emerge victorious, but also knowing that the will of the divine would be done.
Sanjaya uvacha drishva tu pandavanikam vyudham duryodhanastada Acharyamupasangamya Raja Vachanamabravit.
Meaning, Sanjay reported that King Duryodhana, upon surveying the army positioned in battle array by the sons of Pandu, approached his teacher and expressed the following statement. Summary. Dhritarashtra, the blind king, was not just visually impaired, but also lacked spiritual insight. He knew that his sons were equally inept when it came to religious knowledge and believed that they would never be able to see eye to eye with the virtuous Pandavas, who were as righteous as they come. Nonetheless, he was curious about the impact of the sacred pilgrimage site, and Sanjay understood his motive for inquiring about the battlefield situation. So, to lift the king's spirits, Sanjay reassured him that his sons wouldn't compromise their stance, even in the face of the holy site's influence. In fact, he informed the king that Duryodhan, the supposed king, immediately ran to the commander-in-chief, Dronacharya, after getting a glimpse of the Pandavs' mighty army. While Duryodhan's political acumen was evident in his quick thinking, his diplomatic veneer failed to mask the fear he felt when he saw the Pandavs' impressive military formation.
Pashyaitam Panduputranam Acharyamagatim Chamom Vyudham Drupada-putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata.
Meaning, "Look, my teacher," exclaimed Duryodhan, "at the magnificent army of the sons of Pandu, brilliantly organized by your skilled student, the son of Drupada." Summary. Duryodhan, known for his remarkable diplomatic skills, had a cunning plan to expose the flaws of Dronacharya, the renowned Brahman commander-in-chief. It was no secret that Dronacharya had a political dispute with King Drupada, father of Draupadi, Arjuna's wife. In a desperate attempt to defeat Dronacharya, King Drupada performed an elaborate sacrifice to obtain a son who would eventually kill the Brahman commander. Despite knowing this, Dronacharya, as a benevolent Brahmin, shared all his military knowledge with Drupada's son, Drishtadyumna, when he was entrusted to him for military training. However, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Drishtadyumna fought alongside the Pandavas and organized their military formation, using the same knowledge imparted to him by Dronacharya. Duryodhan cleverly used this to point out Dronacharya's mistake, and urged him to be vigilant and uncompromising in battle. Duryodhan warned that Dronacharya's leniency towards his affectionate students, the Pandavas, would lead to defeat, especially since Arjuna, his most brilliant and beloved student, was fighting on the other side.
Atra Shura Maheshwasa Bhimarjuna Samayudhi Yuyudhano Viratascha Drupadascha Maharatha.
Meaning, behold, in this army, there stand mighty warriors who can match the likes of Bhima and Arjuna in combat, such as the valiant Yuyudhana, the gallant Virata, and the illustrious Drupada. Summary. Dronacharya was a master of the military art, but even his great power could not dismiss the many other formidable opponents that stood in the way of victory. Duryodhan recognized these powerful foes, each one as intimidating as Bhima and Arjuna, and knew that they would be significant stumbling blocks in their quest for triumph. Despite Dronacharya's skill, it was clear that they would need to overcome these equally fierce adversaries if they were to emerge victorious in battle.
Drishtaketuscekitanah Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunti Bhojascha Shaibhyascha Narapungavah.
Meaning, there are also great, heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Kekitana, Kashiraja, Purujit, Kunti Bhoja and Sebya.
Yudhamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamaujascha Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaah.
Meaning, there are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttamaja, the son of Subhadra and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters.
Asmakam tu vishishtaye tan nibodhad vijottama नायका मम सैन्यस्य सन्न्यार्थं तान् ब्रवीमिते.
Meaning, but for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captains who are especially qualified to lead my military force.
भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च.
Meaning, there are personalities like you, Bhima, Karna, Kripa, Ashwathama, Vikarn and the son of Somdatta called Bhurisrava, who are always victorious in battle. Summary: Duryodhan mentions the exceptional heroes in the battle, all of whom are ever victorious. Vikarn is the brother of Duryodhan, Ashwathama is the son of Dronacharya, and Somdatti, or Bhurisrava, is the son of the king of the Bahlikas. Karna is the half-brother of Arjuna, as he was born of Kunti before her marriage with King Pandu. Kripacharya's twin sister married Dronacharya.
अन्ये च बहवः शूरा मदर्थे त्यक्तजीविताः नानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः.
Meaning, there are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military science. Summary: regarding Jayadratha, Kratavarma, and Salya, they have made up their minds to sacrifice their lives for Duryodhan. This implies that they have already decided to join Duryodhan's party and perish in the battle of Kurukshetra. Duryodhan was certain of his triumph because of the collective power of his allies.
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितम् पर्याप्तं त्विदमेतेषां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम्.
Meaning, our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. Summary: Duryodhan made an assessment of the relative strength of his and the Pandavas' armies. He believed that his armed forces were incalculable in power, given their protection by the highly skilled grandfather Bhishma. In contrast, the Pandavas' forces were limited, defended by the less experienced Bhima, who was no match for Bhishma. Duryodhan harbored envy towards Bhima, knowing that he was his only potential slayer. However, he was confident of his victory because of Bhishma's presence, who was a vastly superior general. Therefore, he was convinced that he would emerge triumphantly from the battle.